they don't go to other breweries. Like, they live at their brewery, which I
actually-
get. A lot of
agree.
people do that,
I agree.
and there's nothing wrong with that. But I was like, that's awesome, because you guys, again, are just dialed into what you're doing, and you guys are nailing it.
And now they rule Arlington.
Yes,
They rule
they
Arlington.
really do.
Yeah. There was a brewery in Pantego.
There was.
that shut down, but
That was a landlord situation.
Yeah.
They made
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I don't even think they live in the state anymore. But
No.
Yeah. So I have a segment called the 5 count. Rapid fire. Answer as quick as possible.
okay.
What's your favorite non-alcoholic drink?
Dr. Pepper.
If you were a pro wrestler or an MMA fighter, what would your name be?
This is my nickname in college, El Greco, the Greek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Least favorite brewing day?
Least favorite brewing day?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say when stuff goes down and we're behind schedule and I have to take over somebody's shift.
Gotcha. Okay. Who inspires you?
Who inspires me? Don't want to say myself. Here's it, and I'll be perfectly honest. And it's an odd response. I listen to a lot of wrestlers' shoots
Oh, okay.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
And sometimes they come up with some really cool stuff.
Yes.
On how they got through it, and long road trips and stuff like that. Sometimes it's those wrestling shoots that kind of do it. Like I do it for the fans, and I'm not a. This is Bret Hart.
Yeah.
I wasn't there during Halloween because I was entertaining someone else's kids.
Yep.
But sometimes those wrestler shoots can do it.
Yeah. I love that. Because
Just kind of hearing their humbleness, or just like,
Yeah.
I have to work all the time. I don't get to see my kids. Going back to Tito Santana, he was saying that I've missed birthdays and anniversaries, yet I have these great kids, and I owe it all to my wife.
yes.
You
You have to have that rock at home to make sure everything's going. And I've heard so many the other way where it's like when they are home, it fucks up the entire routine because the routine is held by them. Yeah, exactly. And they want to go and have fun and all of that. But yeah. Okay. What would you tell your 17-year-old self?
A manager once told me this,
Oh.
that if you do your best, they can never deny you. I disagree.
Okay.
Sometimes your best won't be the best for somebody else.
Facts.
There's your 17-year-old self, right? You don't have to look for a girlfriend necessarily.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Find out what you want to do in life. Find out what you love to do. I went through college, and it was just like, okay, well, you have to pick a major, and that major will go into your career. There's a lot of majors out there that don't go into much of anything.
Facts.
And they don't promise you anything, but a lot of my professors thought that they did.
Mm-hmm.
And find out what you want to do. Find out what you want to do, I guess, at 17.
Yeah.
We'll even put you as a junior in high school. Sorry.
Yeah.
And find out what you want to do, and then kind of research how you become that.
Yes.
And then halfway through that, what are your goals for the next part of it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of going, okay, I just want to get my degree. Okay, what happens when you get it?
Exactly.
What are you going to do? And vice versa. I always have, and I gotta have the same thing with my job here. It's like, okay, I got it. What do I want to do in a few years?
Yeah, but now what? Yeah.
Yeah, and have those goals for future things.
Well, that leads us into a question I was thinking about earlier when we were having this conversation. What is the future for Jacob?
I love my job here. This is the best job I've ever had.
Yeah.
I've had some jobs that I really, really liked,
Yeah.
but it's kind of a grind. This is not a grind,
Yeah.
even though it's a physical grind.
Of course. I imagine it's a mental grind sometimes too as well.
It is.
Because it's the beautiful mixture of art and science put together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever came home and said, I hate my job, which in my previous jobs I did. And it's like, I think I'm doing a good job. But with here, I think I'm actually doing a pretty good job. I work with a lot of great people who really know their stuff, who have worked here forever. We have extreme access to the owner, Michael Beticolas, who I will see tomorrow and the day after, the day after, and the day after. I will have a beer with him.
Yeah.
So if there's anything that I don't like, or I mean, people have been extremely honest, almost a little bit too honest with him over the years. He takes it all. He takes it all, because even though this is his business, it's also, I want to say, our business.
Right.
But we're a small part of a big deal.
Right. I love that.
Pete Rose said that at the 04 Hall of Fame. WWE Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Yeah, I just like being a small part of a big deal.
It's so unfortunate he's not getting the baseball one.
Yeah, hopefully he does. I really do. I really do.
Same.
And so, but the goal is to really master this craft. Throw some recipes out, throw them against the wall, see if they stick. And that goes along with my coworkers as well.
Yeah.
Get something funky up here that's just like, oh yeah, that's ours. We were just chatting back there, and who'd have thought we made it?
Now we're drinking it.
Yeah. And have people enjoy it. That's the most important part.
True.
I could care less if we have the best beer. If no one's drinking it and enjoying it, then it's for nothing. So when I go to a bar, I mean, I occasionally do this. Go out and it's like, what kind of colas do you have? Which, by the way, we're everywhere, which we only have a few drivers, by the way, and they do the whole Metroplex. But taste that Velvet Hammer and go, dang, it tastes like the first. And every time I have a Velvet Hammer out, I go, man, that tastes like the first.
That's awesome.
And that's kind of the goal.
That's amazing.
Because when I have any Petacolas beer outside the brewery, if it doesn't taste good, first of all, I know exactly who to tell, but I also have to blame myself, because I'm the one who made it.
Right.
There's only a few of us brewers, and we all had a hand of it.
Okay.
So we're the only ones to blame. That hasn't happened yet, and I hope it never does.
But it's good that you actually go out there with that mindset.
Yeah.
I'm sure hopefully there's not, but I imagine there's at least one or two brewers out there that are like, yeah, I made it, all right, whatever, I don't have to worry about drinking it.
I assume. I know the brewery business is pretty fast. We got to get it out.
Facts.
But we taste everything. So, like I said, I can only blame myself if something bad. We've had it where it's just like, oh yeah, so and so didn't like this, and then it's usually a bad keg, and that happens.
It does.
But I still take responsibility for it, because, again, when we say we go from A to Z, we mill in the grain and we keg it, all of us.
Wow.
So we touch it every which way.
Yeah.
And so I can only blame myself for that. Yeah.
I love that you put your name and everybody else's name on it as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just Petacolas.
No. It's all of us. And we're, like I said, it's a brotherhood.
Yeah.
But sometimes we get to know with our brothers, but we love them to death.
True. There you go. Now, if people want to find you guys online, visit the brewery, try your beers, how can they do all these things?
We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Instagram, I think, is Petacolas Brewing.
I think so.
Facebook, I'm off Facebook. We're on Twitter, which is pretty strong. Feel free to stop on by the Design District here in Dallas.
Yep.
Like I said, there's only a few of us. My name is Jacob. Ask for me.
Yeah.
We got some great bartenders. We got Scooter and Aaron down there.
Yeah.
And let's set you up.
And when is y'all's anniversary?
It is in December.
Okay. So
yeah, the anniversary parties are huge.
I've been. And
there are
fun.
tickets you have to purchase.
Get the VIP always.
Always the VIP. Oh yeah.
Just stand in line. Get you in there early.
Yes.
And that's what you want.
Oh yeah. That's what you want. You're gonna try all our new beers and all the old favorites.
Exactly.
You know, it's kind of like selling an old album on an infomercial. It's like, oh yeah, we got the old stuff. We got some new stuff. We also have the old hits that you love.
We got the classics that you grew up with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What about Velvet Hammer? What about Golden Opportunity? we can go down the list.
Well, Jacob, thank you so much for your time. I
you.
love this brewery. I love the beer, and I can't wait to have more Petacolas in the future.
Well, thank you so much for coming on by and come on see us.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to Jacob for being on the show. Again, Petacolas Brewing in Dallas, Texas. If you have not been there, go there. They have absolutely amazing beer. And as you just heard from what Michael has done for the not only DFW brewing scene, but the Texas brewing scene is absolutely amazing. And hopefully I get to talk to him one day. But definitely, if you are coming to Dallas, believe me, we've talked to a lot of people from the Dallas brewing scene, and they're all amazing. So you've got a laundry list of people to come see, but definitely make sure Petacolas is on that list if you're going to the Dallas area. Because again, we're all spread out, so you'll figure it out. But while you're doing that, also make sure to sign up for our newsletter. That is right. You can find out even more about our guests. You can find out fun facts. You even get to find out what is coming up on your favorite podcast all about beer, coffee, booze, and Brewsers. So also make sure to follow us on the social media. It is Brewsers Pod. That is BREWSCRSPOD on the Instagram and the Twitter. If you want to send us an email, it is brewserspod@gmail.com. If you would like to also find us on Facebook and Reddit and YouTube, we are all on all of those. So check those out. And if you want to follow me personally, it is Roadie John. That is RODIEJON. Roadie John is the name on Twitter and on Untapped. Follow me. Cheers my beers. Find out what I'm drinking, and maybe even friend me. Maybe you can find out. We can go have a beer together. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it is official Roadie John. And if you would like to send me an email, it is roadiejohn@gmail.com. So until next time, make sure to enjoy life, drink local, and cheers.